with maxed out in a penis pump with Nick Khan holding it. Well, Abyss is reading the show aloud. Feeding time. Feed me more. Yo, welcome to Feeding Time. The big guy Ryback coming back at you here in Sin City. And today I'm joined by two of very, very, very special little doggies. Two of my best friends. Sophie and little guy. Sophie, pop your head. Let people see your little cute Frenchy face. She's back there. She'll make an appearance. Got little guy here front and center. Just ran and got a coffee. And we got some food today. Got a new place here in town. SOHO Sushi Burrito. They have vegan burritos as well as regular burritos. So today I got these two vegan Asada Sushi Burritos. This is one, and I've got the more information right here. We're gonna put that more information over there. And we're gonna dig in. I'm starving here. It's hot in Vegas. I've got the air on really good. I had it blasting before I had to turn it down a little for the audio. Yeah, the air conditioner, Ryan. Ryback. Your name used to be Ryan Reeves. I know that because I looked you up on Wikipedia. So without further ado, it's feeding time. Sophie, little guy, we got you on here for the ratings. Bring in the big guns for the ratings. Okay, it's wrapped in some damn paper that's taking part of my tortilla off. Son of a bitch. I wanted the whole tortilla. It's my carb day. Look at that. Part of the tortilla is stuck on it. That really chaps my ass, little guy. My high school football coach used to always say that. I feel like I'll use that if I go back wrestling. It'll be a term I use. That really chaps my ass. That really chaps the big guy's ass. He always used to say that. Coach Stevens, he always said, it chaps my ass. That was his catchphrase, his gimmick in high school. He was a good coach. All right. Well, this has got the Asada sushi rice, guacamole, corn, vegan mayo, chipotle mayo. I think there's some lettuce and some other sushi items in there. We'll see. There's a teriyaki sauce too. Oh, this is a good day, little guy and Sophie. Got my coffee. Got my water. Had a kick-ass conditioning session today. Oh, I put out a tweet the other night. Actually, I had my AC fixed. It was right. The AC. I typed it when the AC guy was still working. I was out there with him. He was a really cool guy. If you're in Vegas, Ice Heating and Cooling, top-notch company. They did the work for free for a AC capacitor that they did a few years ago that went out again. Didn't even charge me. Great company. They said it fell under warranty. It shouldn't have went out again. It was 3 years almost. I don't know that most companies would have charged you for that. But I put out a tweet because of all the Sasha Naomi stuff, and You just see stuff and it's just like little Terrence and Phillips heads. And so I'll never miss a chance to put out a funny Vince tweet. Which I feel like some fans just have no common sense or sense of humor. And not the fans, the horrible marks, the negative marks. They don't remember the DX skit where like they had Vince with the penis pump, and like that's where the Vince penis pump references come from. But there's some of them that clearly aren't fans for that long of a period. But I put out a tweet hearing from sources, because everyone's always hearing from their source, right? That Sasha and Naomi actually walked in on Vince naked with his Velcro strapped to the wall by his wrist and ankles, with maxed out in a penis pump with Nick Khan holding it. Well, Abyss is reading the show aloud. I actually typed this while the AC guy's doing work and we're talking, and I'm just like, it just like, oh, I can't. I'm putting this out here as soon as this guy leaves. And some people think like, you need help. You're mentally, I don't, there's so many weird things. Then you look at them and then you're just like, no, I'm pretty sure you're the one that's exactly that. God forbid, put out a little ha-ha on the company trying to destroy me and ruin my life. I didn't realize there were rules in this. You're not allowed to call Vince McMahon's mom a whore, which she was. It's a fact. And it wasn't making fun of her, but it's a fact. But it's okay for this multi-billion-dollar company to kill wrestlers early, treat people horribly, suppress my social media account and a lot of other wrestlers' social media accounts, put out negative, hateful lies, and trying to hurt me and my family and ruin my life. That's okay, though. God forbid you fight back. God forbid you have some courage and a set of balls. God forbid. No, Ryback, that's crossing the line. Oh, I didn't realize that when you're dealing with evil, that there's rules that we have to play by. Because, God, stupid. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. This is damn good. You guys all right back there? We're going to be going home soon. I rolled the windows halfway down. This is a little spicy. Little guy likes to stick his head out the whole time. So, this is my first time eating sushi burritos. And I gotta say, these are damn good. And vegan. Well, they had some wasabi paste. I don't want that. Sip of coffee, a little reset. Oh, man. More information. I got a vegetable planter, pretty good size. I got it put it together, Tim the Toolman Taylor style. It said it took about 45 minutes for one person. I think I got it done in about 30. The big guy. I was really proud of that. But it took a little bit of, ripped my hands, because the way you got to put the screws in, you got to use your hands I've got the big sausage fingers, and then you got to use the power drill, and tore my hand up a little. I had to go buy some organic soil. I had 5 bags. I'm going to need probably 3 more, which is actually down the road. But I'm not going in with the dogs. I won't leave them in the car even with it on. I'll swing back by here in a little bit, take them home, and go grab the soil. I think there's some sort of like tempura crunch stuff in it too. There's just more and more vegan sushi places popping up, or places that have vegan stuff. I'm like, this is amazing. I'm not even going back to the same places all the time. And this is it's not like right by me, but it's on my side of town. North side? Up in them North Mountains. Home prices just keep going up out here. My home is estimated to go up another 18% in the next year. Slow down! I've got my dogs. I'll shell shock his ass, Sophie and little guy, for you. Right on the concrete. Deadly. You know the deal. There's no kicking out. Right? You're damn right, Dad. I love you. I love you, Dad. But I'm like, it just keeps going up. Because of how fast Vegas is growing, how fast our water is depleting. I feel like there needs to be a meeting. We need to tap into the Truckee River up north, northern Nevada. Get our hands on some of that northern Nevada water. We're finding all sorts of dead bodies in Lake Mead. Like, duh. Back from the mob days. I'm sure stuff still goes on. But it's like, that's good. That's all in the bottom of our water. Cool. Got a good filter, though. They're building a Burger King right next to the Starbucks. This area that I'm in right now used to be all desert. There's businesses, and it's crazy, the development of Vegas. And I'm actually, I don't mind it, because obviously it's raising the value, everything up in this area. But there are so many more people. So many more people. I chose to live up here because it was quiet. You know, when I was on the road, and come home and be really peaceful, and just changed. Times are changing. Bought a water feeder for the birds too, because the birds, I've noticed, have been drinking my water with the gorilla next to it, which they're a little intimidated by the silverback gorilla on top of my pool of my water, where the water pools up and then falls over for the waterfall. But they go in there and they've been shitting on it. I have to go hose it off all the time. Grateful little fucking birds. But don't you talk, you're trying to do a Mike Tyson impersonation. Don't talk about the birds. I love Mike Tyson. but I don't. It's not good for them to be drinking pool water. They can have it a little bit, but over time. So I'm just like, well, I'm gonna just put a water feeder right out there, so that they drink the clean filtered water. Because they can get. So I forget the exact. It's like chlorine poisoning though. Even though I got a salt pool, there's a little chlorine in there. But I think the sodium in the salt water, it's like adding the sodium to the Coke or the Dasani water, it makes them keep coming back for more. Literally, the birds are just hanging out over by the pool, all talking to each other, a little water cooler talk. And I'm like, man, they sure are drinking a lot of that pool water. It's pretty addicting. It's got my DNA all in it. Might piss. I have no shame. I piss in my own pool. Got chemicals. Not a lot. My own pool. We all do it, right? Oh man, that was good. That was really good, Sophie and little guy. They know when I'm recording, I feel like, and they're being really good. You guys are incredible little doggies. So I gotta give you that. Coming back, little guy. Hold on. Lose your food tray. Freaking Jack. All right. Done. So that was the SOHO Sushi Burrito place. That's what it's called. And those were the Gardein Asada vegan burritos. And you could pick and choose your own ingredients on those, and everything that I had: jalapenos, corn, avocado, guacamole, sushi rice, I think crunchy tempura crunch or something, lettuce, the vegan chipotle mayo. And those are the first vegan. I've always heard of sushi burritos and never have had them. I've always wanted and meant to try one even before I went vegan. And these ones, they had the vegan option, so it worked out. I like those a lot. They were filling, but I could eat more and be in my carb day. I'm getting leaner and just, oh my God. Little guy's like, Dad, you're crazy. Sophie, look, Dad's talking to himself again, little guy. I'm gonna give those. I don't know what I would add to make those any better or anything like that. That was as good as can be. I wish I had a little miso soup with it or something, which they have. I should have got, but I didn't want to get the miso soup in the car. You know me with the liquids in the car. Bad idea. Horrible idea. I'm giving those a very, very strong 9.8 out of 10. Delicious. Absolutely delicious and healthy. Healthy on top of it. So, yeah, and they've got several locations here in Vegas from what I understand. So if you're out here, and I think if you're near the Strip, there's one out that way, and then this one a little more north, and I think off Craig Road, if I'm not mistaken, here in Sin City. So other than that, guys, thank you as always for watching and tuning in. Please check every week. Some of the social stuff, Instagram starting to randomly pick up. We had a case, and the lady said, she goes, oh, everything's fine, even though she was really sympathetic though, and I felt like we had people helping me with it, and they just said, like, if you can just please look into this. She sent an email because she goes, there's a whole other internal team where they could suppress your account without you even knowing, which is everything I've said. And I don't, it's things are getting a little traction once again. And some of the posts getting 50, 60,000 views, which is so much better than not getting that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here over time with everything. But yeah, other than that, guys, we've got the Feed Me More merch, Ryback merch on feedmemore.com. The new site should be up any day. They're supposed to be sending over all the updates for me to approve. But we got the merch up, a lot of merch, and this is the Feeding Time shirt right there. You get tank tops, long shirts, all that. And on my Feed Me More Nutrition, guys, premium supplement sweetened with stevia and monk fruit. No harmful artificial sweeteners or colors, vegan friendly for men and women. That's on feedmemore.com. So check all of that out. You can save 20% with discount code RYBACKSHOW20. Ryback Show, oh, I'm sorry, feeding, stupid, times 2. Feeding Time 20, even though you could use Ryback Show 20, but Feeding Time 20 for this show, Feeding Time, because we like to know where you guys come from so we can track you. Feeding Time, just kidding, nobody's tracking you. It's Google and all those people are. Feeding Time and Zuckerberg. Feeding Time 20 on feedmemore.com and check out. All right, thank you very much, guys, as always. Let's have a great week, and until we feed again, stay hungry. Feed me more. Thank you guys very much for watching this Feed Me More TV episode. To check out my podcast, The Ryback Show and the Shooting Blanks Wrestling Report, please support us over at Patreon, patreon.com/Ryback. We have 2 different tiers available over there for both those shows. Feed Me More Nutrition available on feedmemore.com and Amazon. All first-time buyers can save 25% on the website with discount code SAVE25. And for all personal videos from yours truly, cameo.com/thebigguy.Ryback. Thank you guys again. Love you very much. Get hungry, stay hungry, be more. Feed me more.